Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. In this video, we will see the another type of operators that is nothing but in and NIN. That is nothing but not in operators. If you try to see the meaning of this one, matches any of the values specified in an array. Matches none of the values specified in an array. So any of the values specified in an array and none of the values specified in an array. Let's try to see it. Before seeing this in operator and not in operator, first of all, let's try to see that how we can query the embedded document present in a collection. Let's try to see it. If I go here, I have deleted all the books. If I try to go books dot find, so I will not able to find anything. So let's try to add some of the data. So what I will try to add is db dot books dot insert one. So we'll insert one by one. Let's have a title of something like book 1, okay, and let's have another one with the details. So in these details we have a quantity of something like 10 and we have price of something like 15, okay. So this is the thing. So let's try to insert it and let's try to see insert another one also. So we'll have book 2 and let's try to insert quantity 20 and also something like 25. Let's try to maintain like this consistency. So another one is a book 3. Let's try to have some of the books. Let's have this one 30 and a 35, okay, and here I can use book 4 40 and 45. Let's try to add some of the details, and here also let me add these all details. So 50, okay, and book 5. That's it. So if I try to see db dot books dot find dot pretty, if I try to do this one, so we are able to get all the details which is having an embedded document inside a document that is nothing but details. Now I want to get the details which is having quantity less than 30 or otherwise equal to 30. How can I check? So for this embedded document we can check in such a way that db dot books dot find, and here we need to do something like, now it is an embedded document, right? We need to enclose it in the double quotes. So we will be having inside the details dot quantity and we can mention something like 30, or otherwise you can also use dollar equal of 30. Now if you try to see dot pretty, we'll try to do dot pretty. Now if you try to see here, I'm able to get only the book details which is having quantity of 30. Now let's try to see another thing. So we can get it quantity which is equal to 30. For example, let's say that we want greater than 30, okay, you also use this one greater than 30, okay. So greater than 30 means 40, 50, these are the things which are greater than 30, the details quantity. So fine. So for embedding the for querying this embedded document, we will be using such a way that details dot quantity. Inside this quantity, again, if you are having some other things, then what you can do here. So if you are having still in the quantity again embedded document, how can you do is db dot books dot find, and inside this one you can have details dot quantity dot, and like this you can go. So but you need to keep these all things in a enclosed double quotes or single quotes. Why? Because this dot cannot be supported, so we need to enclose it in the double quotes. Like this we can traverse to the inner thing using the dot operator. So now for example, let's say that if you are this object, okay fine, we are able to get it, but if we are having an array of data, then what can we do? Let's say that let's try to remove these all the things. Let's try to add in another field. So db dot books dot update many, and I want to update all the things with a new one $set, and I can use tags, okay, tags, and I can use something like drama, okay. Another one is an horror. Oh sorry, with the drama we have updated, okay. We'll update like again horror, and also what I want is like a suspense, okay. So these are the 3 tags we'll be having. Let's try to see that db dot books dot find, okay, dot pretty. So every book is having drama, horror, suspense, or something like this. Now what I will try to do is let's try to update some other thing in such a way that update many which details dot quantity. Okay, we can also use like this. So details dot quantity is less than or equal to 30. So whichever is having less than or equal to 30, update with only drama. Okay, oh sorry, so let's try to remove this one all. Let's try to remove update with only drama. Okay, let's try to update it 3, and which is having greater than, okay, greater than 30. Let's try to update it with an horror. Okay, and which is having equal to 30. Let's try to update it with all the 3, horror or something like this. Let's try to see the combination drama and also suspense. Okay, I have updated it like this. Okay, we got some problem. I think I don't know what is the problem. We got it. So oh, we have used equal to wrong, right? So let's try to make it as equal, right? So equal. Okay, updated. Now let's try to see this one. db.books.find.pretty. Now if you try to see, some of them are having only drama. Okay, some of them are having horror, drama, and suspense, and horror. This one is also having horror. Now, for example, let's say that if you try to apply db.books.find, and I want to have in a such a way that tags which is having, okay, which is having horror. Okay, I will take the horror. So I want to get the horror thing. So if I try to do the pretty, and what could be the output? Let's try to see. So that means we are trying to check the tags which are having only horror. So this could not happen like this for an array thing. At least, so in these tags, at least any so at least one item is horror, then it will show the details. For example, if you try to see, so then it will show drama, horror, drama, suspense, this book details also. Why? Because it is having horror inside the tags. So it will not check with the exactly horror, that only one tag should be existing. And here horror is existing and also horror is there. So that is the reason these 2 documents are able to show. And this one is also having horror as a one of the tag. So because of that reason it is showing. If you want the exact match, means what you need to do is, so you need to enclose it with a square bracket. Okay, so then it will show only the books which is having a tags only horror. And if you try to do something like horror and drama, and it will check that only the things which is having horror and drama. So there are no items. If you try to keep suspense, then you will be able to get one item. Okay, we are having one. Now suspense means only we can get this one, horror, drama, and suspense. Only these 3 are existing for this one. So like this we can do it. So tags will search for if you are using equal to operator, it will search for any of the items is present or not. For example, I want a situation that at least this horror or drama or suspense should exist. At least this one should exist in a tag. I need to show those all book details. Means what I can do is here, so I can show that. So at least I want to have a details something like, okay, so here I can do $in. Okay, so it should be in a such a way that $in, and I can use a square bracket. So at least it should contain drama or suspense. So we need to use the in operator to specify any of the value. At least any of the value should be present in this one. So now if you try to see here, you will be able to get, so what happened here. Okay, we need to add another thing also. So let's try to enclose it with another one. Yeah, missing argument list. What happened here? Oh, sorry, this all entire thing gone wrong. For example, let's say that, let's try to write it clearly so that you also will be able to understand. So let's try to have find which is having of tags, and it should be having in such a way that $in. So at least this one of the items should exist. So it should be in such a way that horror or suspense. Let's take these all 2 things. Okay, dot pretty. So now if you try to see here, so you will be able to get horror, drama, and suspense. Why? Because at least one of the item, both the items are existing. So at least one of the item is existing. Horror is existing and suspense is also existing. Not a problem. And here if you try to see here, horror is existing and also horror is existing. Why? Because so at least in means at least one of the items should exist here. So for example, if you try to take only horror and a drama. Okay, horror and a drama. Now all the items will come. Why? Because this drama, at least one item is existing. Drama is existing inside this one. So this will be matching, and here this one also matches, and this one also matches. Why? Because horror and drama both are existing, and here horror at least one item is existing. Because of that reason, we are able to show the details. And also another one is nothing but a not in. So for example, if you try to see not in means these two items should not exist. Other than these two items, any item if it will present means it will show you, but it will not show anything. For example, if I try to remove horror thing, so only the items only the books which doesn't have a horror as a tag, those items only will be displayed. So drama only the things we are having. So this is how we can use this in operator and also the equal operator for the arrays and also for the embedded documents. Hope you understood about this one, querying how to query the embedded documents and also the arrays using the in and also a not in operator. In the next video, what we'll try to see is so these are all the things comparison operators has finished. Now we'll try to see about the logical. Okay, so logical operators, either this or something like that, we'll try to see. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.